I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
This video discusses the smear campaign against Michael Jackson, highlighting how certain media narratives labeled him as guilty without considering the truth. It mentions Jim Carrey's 2003 leaked interview, in which he defended Jackson against allegations and criticized the media as vampires seeking to destroy his reputation. Carrey allegedly warned Jackson about the powerful influence of the press. An insider suggests that this may be tied to Jackson's conflicts with Sony Music. The discussion brings to light the mysterious circumstances surrounding Jackson's death in 2009, involving his doctor administering propofol to help him sleep. Carrey believed that the accusations against MJ were part of a larger conspiracy, suggesting deeper issues within the entertainment industry.
The conspiracy really is a conspiracy, in my opinion, between the media and the DA to make Michael Jackson appear to be the guiltiest person on the planet, when in truth, no one could be more humble, more talented, and more loving than Michael Jackson.
First of all, Michael told me that they were going to murder him. He was afraid. He was afraid for his life. The people that were involved in his life, the people that were controlling him. This book, Starting Over, is about my life.
The media has often distorted the narrative around Michael Jackson, leading many to perceive him as guilty due to unfounded accusations. While Michael faced repeated allegations of inappropriate behavior with children, it's essential to consider how the press targeted him. LaToya Jackson has indicated that the stories about her brother were often fabrications and deeper issues were at play within the entertainment industry. A recently resurfaced 2003 interview with Jim Carrey reveals his strong defense of Michael Jackson amid widespread criticism. He challenged the negative portrayal of Michael, remarking that the media acts like vampires seeking to destroy reputations for profit. Carrey defended Michael publicly and allegedly warned him about powerful industry executives orchestrating a smear campaign against him, particularly Sony Music, with which Michael was at odds. Additionally, insiders suggest that Carrey's life became chaotic after he spoke out, leading to rumors of dangers associated with standing against the industry's machinations. Michael Jackson's tragic death in 2009, shortly after receiving a cocktail of medications from his doctor, raises further questions about the circumstances surrounding his life and the forces that may have been at play. Murray stepped out to use the bathroom, and when he returned, Michael wasn't responding and had a weak pulse. Dr. Murray began CPR and administered medication, but didn't call 911 until 12:21 p.m., nearly an hour and a half later. Paramedics tried to revive Michael for 40 minutes before rushing him to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 2:26 p.m. on June 25, 2009. This shocking news left fans questioning the official narrative. The autopsy revealed that Michael died from a fatal dose of propofol, leading to Dr. Murray being charged with involuntary manslaughter and receiving a 4-year sentence. Many fans believed Murray was just a scapegoat in a larger scheme. Michael had worked with Murray since May 2009, and while AEG claimed that Michael had requested him, it was revealed that AEG had hired him without Michael's consent. Michael's sister, LaToya, revealed that he feared for his life and believed he was targeted because of his music catalog. In a 2010 trial against AEG, Michael's son Prince disclosed that his father often expressed feelings of extreme pressure and fears about his safety. Although the jury sided with AEG, suspicions grew when handwritten notes emerged in which Michael mentioned that he felt he was being targeted and believed the system wanted to kill him for his catalog. Paris, Michael's daughter, criticized Sony and the estate executor John Branca, claiming they were involved in her father's demise. Michael had a contentious relationship with Sony, openly condemning the company on multiple occasions. He outsmarted Sony by gaining ownership of half of their music catalog before becoming an independent artist. He claimed to have generated several $billion for the company, but chose to sever ties due to what he described as bad business practices. Michael accused Tommy Mottola of being terrible and alleged that Sony attempted to ruin his reputation, even framing him for crimes. Recent developments suggest connections between Diddy's former security head, Fahim Muhammad, who also served as Michael Jackson's security chief for about 10 months, and potential cover-ups of Diddy's alleged crimes. Fahim, who was young and inexperienced, replaced Jackson's longtime security mentor. Some speculate that Fahim may have ties to intelligence agencies, raising questions about whether he was involved in a broader conspiracy against Jackson. The connection between Fahim and Diddy's alleged crimes is crucial to understanding the potential motives and influences in the wider conspiracy against Jackson. Overall, the narrative implies that there may have been orchestrated efforts to frame or eliminate Michael Jackson during his career. In 2008, Fahim proudly earned his degree in business administration from Sacramento State University, with a specialization in real estate and marketing. His educational journey equipped him with a solid foundation in business principles, particularly in property transactions and strategic marketing. His appointment as the head of security for the legendary pop icon Michael Jackson, who tragically passed away from an overdose on June 25, 2009, raised eyebrows. Many people wondered how someone fresh out of college could take on such a high-profile and demanding role, particularly for an artist with a complex personal and professional life. Providing more context about Fahim's background and qualifications can address the audience's potential skepticism about his suitability for the role. This question lingered in the minds of observers as they contemplated the unusual intersection of Fahim's nascent career and the world of celebrity security. In the latest conversation centered around Jim Carrey, intriguing revelations about his unexpected exit from a once thriving film career have surfaced. These new insights paint a vivid picture of the factors that contributed to his decision, shedding light on the complexities of his journey in cinema. The decision in question seems to have been shaped by his inclinations and considerable pressure from influential figures within Hollywood. These insiders reportedly aim to suppress his voice regarding the industry's darker, more troubling elements. In a candid interview with The Hollywood Reporter in 2018, Jim Carrey openly discussed his aspiration to critically evaluate Hollywood. He articulated profound concerns surrounding the overwhelming corporate influence that dominates the industry, and its perceived failure to deliver content that resonates on a deeper, more meaningful level with audiences. Carrey's reflections reveal a desire for authenticity and a more thoughtful approach to storytelling in an entertainment landscape often driven by profit and superficiality. During New York Fashion Week, he further criticized the industry, stating, "I wanted to find the most meaningless thing, and here I am," highlighting the perceived superficiality of the fashion world. Initially met with skepticism by the media, Carrey's earlier comments have gained renewed attention, suggesting a more nuanced perspective. In a 2014 appearance on Jimmy Kimmel, he alluded to an Illuminati influence over Hollywood, suggesting that entertainers serve as distractions from significant societal issues. There were rumors that the laughter from the audience during this segment was manipulated in post-production. In the year following his appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, actor Jim Carrey experienced significant personal turmoil due to the death of his girlfriend, Katrina White, who passed away from a suspected overdose. This tragedy prompted a controversial lawsuit from her ex-husband, who accused Carrey of providing drugs to White. Carrey vehemently denied these allegations, describing the lawsuit as an attempt to exploit a painful situation. He expressed his refusal to accept what he considered an insensitive claim. Ultimately, the lawsuit was dismissed.